Detective!
Okay, we need to go down here. Okay, 2J Law, subject, please explain. From S. Tanaka, 2J Low, subject, please explain. Dr. Low, I'm going to have to take the researcher's side on this one. Your absence during an emergency is conspicuous. I don't want to report you because I don't want corporate auditors scheduling interviews with the entire staff while they're trying to meet deadline. The unplanned sabotage event already halted experimentation and development. We're trying to get our operations running again and we could use all the help we can. I'm already down one staff member. St. George is gone. You know why. You owe this team an explanation to any number of grievances. Your absence is the most urgent one, but I'll take an explanation as to why there are primals being held in the caverns near our waste disposal site. They're your primals, aren't they? Question mark. From J. Low, subject RE, please explain. Mr. Tanaka, no, I can't explain the primals. Primals defy explanation. They are a miracle of evolutionary adaptation and a treasure trove of interesting genetic material. I'm not going to explain my alleged absence either. This is because I am not absent at all. My presence is implicit in the work of my researchers. The researchers still employed in this department are skilled and more than capable of repairing any damage done by the alleged saboteur. Please don't bother me again with trivial problems. You are the security chief. Stick to securing things including, but not limited to, the safety of the lab and my privacy. Warm regards and pleasant felicitations, Dr. Jasper Lowe. To J. Lowe, subject resignation. From S. Tanaka to J. Lowe, subject resignation. Dr. Lowe, I've just finished filing my official report on the unplanned sabotage event. Unfortunately, filing a report on a sabotage event requires me to also include a list of captured, apprehended, and neutralized saboteurs. Company policy no list means I'm getting arrested for dereliction of duty and you're getting penalized for hiring me. Saboteurs is plural. I can't include Mr. St. George's name, George's Germain's name, and be done with it. As a last resort, I have been forced to include the names of all former employees whose contracts were recently terminated in the decimation. These researchers are no longer part of Project Gorgon and will likely not survive without a job, so I may as well use their names to save our jobs. I filed my report last night and haven't been able to sleep since. This is to let you know that I will be filing for transfer at the end of the next cycle. Shit. I thought that was a puddle of blood then. Good job I didn't go further in it. Okay.
Enter in quiet mode.
So you got that?
Well, it's fair to say we picked up a shit ton of ammunition. Nearly had me then, didn't you, pal?
Analysis of efforts. Wrong tool for the job.
It looks so homey. Like a family lived here. All that goodness turned to such devilish ends.
We need to definitely scrap some of this stuff, unfortunately. Well, we got Jasper's key card now anyway. Fucking hell, man.
Tell me about the production of adrenotime, Dr. Ambrose. I hear Compound X is a unique challenge to work with.
It's temperamental. It must be refined under tightly controlled circumstances at tremendously low temperatures.
Do you compound it with anything else? Tell me more about your refining process. Our audience is conversant in the sciences, very detail-oriented, so don't be afraid to get technical.
Last time I met you, you spoke like a groundbreaker builder sprat. Why the sudden airs? And such specific questions? Does your minder know what you're up to? Does he suspect you're a spy?
Pardon me.
So what we need to find out is so it says here, return the phonographs to Roscoe. You found all the portable phonographs Roscoe needed to complete his employment contract. You can return them to him in the Sprat Shack. Okay, so we need to go to the Sprat Shack. I'm guessing why it kept putting us in a loop-de-loop. Okay? Was that, that's where we need to go. I've got one.
I'm gonna go inside.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm still going to be playing for a bit.
I want to play Sims.
Okay.
See you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
I love you.
Love you, ma. Alright, guys. So, that's why it kept doing a loop-de-loop. So, because obviously there were two, it just kind of got confusing. I think one was saying to go to the Roscoe, and another one was to go to Georgie's automech, or to find that phonograph. So, if we come out of here, right, we need to head there. Actually, that's actually right. We can go here because we know where that is. See what I mean? It's 86 meters away. Glad we didn't choose to attack it.
This unit is currently in wait cycle. Please return later. Have a better... This unit, please return later. Error. Tilt alarm engaged. This unit will now in this unit is current. Please return. Error. Tilt alarm. This unit has been programmed to express this unit is please error. Please do not kick this unit. This unit is please return error. Tilt alarm and this unit is please error. This unit please error. This unit please have a
Why is it not?
This unit is please error. This unit please have a
So I don't understand why it's not.
This unit please have a
Right, so if we go to the Sprat Shack first. And then come back to the robot maybe.
Did you manage to find those recordings? Well, I'll be damned. Now I can finally get off this rock and go home. I know it's not much, but take the last of my bits. You've earned every single one, friend.
Yeah, the automech wasn't doing anything though.
She couldn't have been. We were together all the time. Except, oh shit, my weekly calls with headquarters. What could she even want to ask Olivia Ambrose about? Doesn't make sense. Good fucking law. Headquarters would kill me if they knew. Right after they killed her. Hell, being stuck here might have been the only thing keeping me alive. No, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes it seemed like there could be, when we were servicing the phonographs, or sharing a beer, but who'd be interested in some forgotten old bastard like me? Sure, yeah. My ma used to say the same thing. And anyway, unauthorized fraternization between employees is illegal. But that's all you need to know about my dire love life, I think. Any other horrible truths you want to reveal to me? Or can I get back to my drinking? Listen, I appreciate you telling me what happened with those recordings, but I need some time to think. Got a lot to process. Yeah, yeah. See you around. Thanks to you, I'm on the next ride out of here. Just as soon as I finish my drink.
Okay, well the automech didn't want to turn on in the first place, so what can you do?
Nice to have some company for a change. If you're heading...
Okay.
We are receiving an incoming signal, Captain.
Captain, I see you've made some headway on Gorgon. Mother's old work terminal just lit up with a bunch of new protocols. Very exciting. What about Mother's journal? Any progress there? Are you accusing me of deception? Captain, I would never. Can you hear me, Captain? I'm getting some interference on my end. Captain! Captain!
Hello again, little weasel.
I knew it
I
was
must
her.
admit, you've surprised me. I threw nearly everything I had at you, and you overcame it all. Well spotted, Captain. We've both played our roles well, but it seems you've got the edge. I may have gravely underestimated you. You were smart to hire him, Wilhelmina. Well done.
Mother! You're alive! And still on Gorgon? This is so you, Mother. Inserting yourself where you aren't needed and at the worst possible time.
Am I disrupting your vanity project? You empty-headed little twit!
Have you come back just to ruin everything again, Mother? At least this time I have the power to stop you.
Captain, this is a distraction. Let's set our differences aside and focus on what matters. Adrena time must never be revived.
Adrena time didn't create marauders. Mismanagement did. By now, you realize that Project Gorgon was devoted to a single drug, Adrenatime. A drug that hit the market in spite of calamitous side effects. The project was a colossal failure, but you and I are going to revive it from the ashes. Give it some thought, Captain. We've come so far together. Don't abandon me now. Mother's journal contains the activation codes for the Adrenatime synthesizer, the key to a new Project Gorgon. We're going to start again, and this time with everything Project Gorgon didn't have. Better R&D, better scientists, clear goals, more funding, and a timeline that makes sense. Who else? Spacer's choice. After I showed them the error of their ways, the corporation couldn't wait to restart the project. If I can improve the chemistry, I can fix Adrenatime. We can put this colony back on track together. I learned from her mistakes, and I have no intention of repeating them.
Listen to yourself. Adrenatime ruined lives. It killed people, changed them. And now Halcyon buckles beneath the yoke of my failure. We can't risk opening Pandora's box a second time.
What about my life, Mother? The Ambrose name has no dignity anymore. I can't even show my face around Byzantium without being the gossip of the town. My reputation is a weapon. One that I can wield against those who squandered their one chance to save the colony. Every day, workers slump over from exhaustion. The gears of industry swallow them whole, and no one is coming to help. Adrenatime is the break we can't fit into the schedule. The office with a window we can't afford to build. It's the best this rotten colony can do for people. No, but it's the beginning of enough.
Don't let those bloodless leeches at Spacer's Choice walk you down this perilous path, Wilhelmina. You haven't the fortitude to endure it.
As usual, Mother projects her failures onto me. If she had let me get involved from the start, we might have avoided this calamity altogether. Enlighten me. You've seen Gorgon up close. So tell me, what exactly is so insurmountable that we shouldn't even try?
Precisely. Compound X gets into everything. Air, water, food. Over time, you and everyone you work with will suffer its effects. You will watch the people you love become monsters.
Progress demands sacrifice. We are in the middle of a crisis that will tear this colony apart. And you two are splitting hairs. If I can save the colony and redeem the Ambrose family name, I owe it to myself to try. Mother be damned.
Finally, a sensible question. I am the head of Project Gorgon, its grand mastermind. I created Adrenatime because I believed, arrogantly, foolishly, that I could uplift the common man through chemistry. I failed.
With Adrenatime, we can increase worker productivity orders of magnitude above ordinary stems and risk none of the harmful side effects. Imagine if we flooded the market with drugs that actually helped people. We could influence the very business model of Spacer's Choice. I can't change Halcyon's reliance on hard labor and grueling hours, but I can help us endure it. That's my promise.
No, this is madness. The project, the complex, it has to be destroyed, razed to the ground. It's the only way.
Gorgon is a cautionary tale. We agree on that much. But if we go into this with open eyes, then history doesn't have to repeat itself. I need that facility online, but I can't do it while Mother's still a problem. By now, she'll have shut down the Gorgon reactor. Deal with her however it suits you, and get that facility back up and running.
Don't do this, Wilhelmina. Minnie, don't make this choice.
Adrenatime's our future. It's bigger than money, bigger than family. It's the colony's best hope.
Return to my family's manor, Captain. Use the executive override code in my journal to activate the NDA protocol for my terminal. It will destroy the Gorgon drug synthesizer and put an end to Adrenatime for good. My daughter's gotten her hooks into you. I understand. She's always had a knack for manipulating people. But I know you're more than her foolish little puppet. You've survived this long. You have to be more. She will try to force you to fight her. You don't have to. In fact, I would ask you not to. Whatever mistakes she might make, she is still my daughter.
Captain, in light of recent events, I'm putting the manor under lockdown. Until Mother is dealt with, anyone who lands here is presumed hostile. Finish the job. I know you won't disappoint me.
We've arrived at Ambrose Manor.
Can't do it. We've got to not have this drug on the scene anymore. It is where it is.
Jig is up, Cap. I'd wager we're in for a fight.
What's up?
Yeah, I don't want to... I was reloading, pal.
System. Processing data. Really didn't want this unit ready to kill Earth. And maintenance job fulfilled. Dirt alert! Dirt alert!
tool for the job.
Log security logs. Error security breach detected. Test subject enclosures have been opened as part of emergency contingency SCE 329.4b. Please refer to your emergency contingency manual to determine what level of panic you should be feeling at this moment. Previous security breach logs have been purged from memory per emergency contingency protocol. Maintenance alerts. Alert turret cleaning and maintenance is currently error. Num days, invalid days overdue. Please contact a Space's Choice security technician immediately to inspect and clean your equipment. If this message persists after inspection and cleaning, please report the technician to our Employee Review and Permanent Termination Department for processing.
Nice work! Security Gamble with it!
You have one recent message. Open most recent message. Miss Ambrose, these projections are indeed encouraging. Unfortunately, without your mother's access code, we're going to have a beast of a time warming up the Adrena time synthesizer. What about Olivia's journal? Question mark. I seem to recall her scribbling everything down, or at least everything she didn't murmur into that voice recorder of hers. I recommend hiring a freelancer to search her office in the Synthesis and Manufacturing Center. Someone capable but disposable. Once we have the journal, Space's Choice will see to it that you're properly compensated. Don't contact us again, we'll contact you. Lucian Bancroft, Space's Choice. Shit. Mr. Bancroft, my name is Wilhelmina Ambrose. Prior to her death, you were in business with my mother, Dr. Olivia Ambrose. Mother was wrong to shut down R&D for Adrenatime, and Space's Choice was wrong to listen to her. I'm sending some financial projections and chemical plans I've drafted over the years. You'll want to read them closely. The potential for a new Adrenatime formula, one that works, is unlimited. I await your reply. Wilhelmina Ambrose. Now that, I'm glad we got the right intuition. It's like the second DLC that's made it look like they're the ones that need the help when actually they're the ones that want to dispose of something with a greater plan about it. Alright, take some of this stuff.
Didn't I warn you not to set foot in here until the job was done? You should have listened to my advice. There's nothing to discuss. I can fix Adrenatime without you, and certainly without Mother. You wasted your time coming here, and worse, you wasted mine. But I won't let anything stand in the way of progress. Destroy it? You've been listening to Mother, haven't you? She slithered her way into your confidence. Well, I am thoroughly unimpressed. You'll surprise me, Captain. Once we fix the chemistry of Adrenatime, the Marauder problem will simply take care of itself.
Yeah, fight horrific science with horrific science. That's always worked out in the past.
The days of the old Adrenatime are numbered, and Marauders are bound for extinction. Insane people addicted to drugs are Mother's problem. Am I to be held accountable for her mess? Besides, Mother is determined to ruin everything she touches. First Adrenatime, then our family, and now my ambition. She never gave me a chance, forbade it. I see no reason why she deserves a second one.
She sure as hell doesn't. But you can still give her one. That choice is on you now.
Mother never let me anywhere near R&D. I was always her incompetent little brat. You don't know that. Gorgon was my chance to do something incredible. Curses. You may be right. I invested so much time and energy into Gorgon, but there's no telling how many second chances passed me by. Mother taught me to never accept failure, to never settle for less. Compromising my plan goes against everything I know. I suppose it is high time Mother and I spoke on equal terms, and without death threats. I was so eager to make Adrenatime my legacy, to give it a second chance. But maybe it's my family that deserves a second chance. God, I can't believe I'm saying this, but if you see Mother, tell her I'm willing to work something out. She can even come over for tea. Or something stronger. I'm sure you won't mind if I remain here. Just to guarantee that you keep your side of the bargain. For your sake, I hope not. It's funny, Captain. I hired you to break the family curse. And it would appear you've succeeded. Just not the way I intended. Good luck with Mother. I suppose you'll need it.
Please remember this unit as it was. We are now in orbit above Gorgon. To return in one.
Well, here we... Hey! Is that the saloon? I feel better already.
Hang on, let me see if I can fix it through...
Welcome back, Captain. How can I...
No, we can't speak through the terminal. Okay.
about mercenaries? They exist in a nearly infinite supply. Even out-of-work toastball players. Do enjoy my latest delivery.
Oh, hey. Hey! Those guys are a riot. Bring it on, champions.
Of effort. All tools for the job. Dirty! Clean up the competition! Preparing to neutralize and sanitize.
Getting our leg exercises in at least.
What was that? Returning fire!
You make it dirty, Sam cleans it up.
Unauthorized person.
Whoa.
Investigating.
assistance to cleaning efforts. Sterling! Wrong tool for the job.
Unexpected noise.
Job classification. Flawlessly finished.
Feels like we're in a vertical coffin, if I'm being honest. This reminds me of the terraformers. Makes my skin crawl.
I'll give you one thing, little weasel. You are relentless. I did everything in my power to stop you, yet here you stand before me, offensively alive. Just so we're clear, if you intend to restart this machine, you'll have to go through me. You think that will fool me? I'll die before I let you have this place. That's preposterous. Not too long ago, she wanted me dead. How do I know this isn't a trick to get me out of the way? I will not. Your intentions are beside the point. I've been working on a cure for 5 years, and I've made no progress at all. If she believes teamwork is all I've been missing, she's more soft-headed than I thought. What? That was our secret phrase. Did she tell you? Clever girl. When I'd been on Gorgon too long, that's what she'd write at the end of her messages. It meant she missed me. That she wanted me to come home. I'll try. It's no guarantee of success. And like as not, we'll develop nothing useful at all. But it will be better than working alone. Thank you, Captain. In the end, you were not at all what I expected.
How cool is that, man? We got the third option. Hey, Palm's back, bro.
Welcome back to the Adrenatime Synthesis and Manufacturing Center. Employee identification number. Please be advised. This facility has been breached by intruders with armor registered to the Firefly Corporation. Worried about corporate espionage? Not with Pam at your side. Emergency combat protocols dictate that any breach of corporate secrets be punished with immediate vaporization. Your secrets are safe with Pam. This unit is currently operating at 96.5% effectiveness. Need a reliable manager in a hostile environment? Look no further than Pam. From the surface of Tartarus to the storms of Typhon, Pam can keep your workers on track in any
Why don't we take her with us?
Would you like to proceed with emergency combat protocols? Your brown nosing is noted and appreciated. Employee identification number. Please be aware. PAM units come with an advanced flattery resistance module. Your compliments will have no impact on your employee review, but they sure are nice. Would you like to proceed with emergency combat protocols? Welcome back. Would you like to...
I would, but looks like we're good. Because we've managed to keep a deal between them.
This unit cannot bring you any drinks in its current state.
Love that robot. Very cool. Guessing they're upstairs, are they?
I have to know, Mother. All those years ago, what tipped you off that Gorgon was in trouble?
The volunteers. Not just the shocking way they died, but the company's muted response to it. They were expensive to house, train, and treat. That the company would spare no expense, yet let so many of them die. It was terrible. I dare say not. Even when we made significant progress, Lawrence and his ghouls in OCI slashed our budgets. I knew then I'd lost control of Gorgon. I'd lost control of Adrenatime.
You never told me Gorgon was such a logistical nightmare. We should have had this conversation 5 years ago.
You can't know how badly I wanted to. But the truth put you in danger, and I couldn't abide that.
I owe you an apology, Captain. Not only did I deceive you, but all this time I had the wrong idea about Mother. Mother is less than perfect, but more than a monster. Somewhere in the middle, I suppose. We still have a great deal of work ahead of us. The years of silence were not easy.
I don't doubt it was hard on you, but I knew you'd come out the stronger for it. We have the chance to know each other now, thanks entirely to you. On Minnie's terms, whatever they may be. I've made enough decisions for her, I think.
Well, there's no need to dwell on the past anymore. We're in the thick of it together, now that we're partners.
Partners? Huh. I suppose we are.
And family, I suppose. This isn't at all playing out the way I imagined it. And for the first time, I'm glad. Part of me will always miss the cold, vindictive Minnie Ambrose. Life was so much simpler when I felt cheated by it.
I'm glad to have you as my daughter, Minnie. But I'm proud to call you my partner. But I fear things will only get harder from here. Indeed, the road to a cure will be long and fraught with setbacks. We will need to find our strength in the work, and our partnership, if we're to overcome them.
You've earned this, Captain. For recovering Mother's journal, for getting us talking in the same room together, and for exceeding my expectations.
Indeed.
Trophy and family reunion.
And baubles on Gorgon. Not now that I have my work.
Trophy and peril on Gorgon.
The road to a Marauder cure will be a long one, and the board will surely fight us every step of the way. But this partnership, it's a damn good start.
Will you put the burden of the colony aside for just one moment? Give me a day with my mother before we get back to work.
For you, I will try.
Awesome. Okay.
Structural damage detected. Compensating for structural damage. Error. This unit is under construction. Thank you for your patience.
It's good that he's getting fixed. Okay. Main quests. Fuck me, guys, we've done a shit ton of missions. And we've only botched 4 of them. Fucking awesome. Okay. So what is the mission that we have? Get right to the top. I know we need to travel to Hope, but will we be straight into combat? I don't know. Because it doesn't really say anything apart from land your ship in one of the Hope's docking bays. Okay, so at the moment we can't go to Tartarus. We've not been given the chance to go to Hephaestus, and we haven't been given the chance to go to Typhon. Maybe those will unlock by progressing the story. I could be a long way off completing the actual game yet, but we have smashed both DLC missions over the last couple of streams, maybe last few streams, maybe a bit more than that. Obviously, with me doing it in 4 streams doesn't mean I've done 2 hours each time. You know, they've all been about 20-30 hours on both DLCs. So you're talking 2-hour segments. There's going to be a shit ton of parts to this game. That's if, obviously, you know, we haven't... This has got a lock, so I'm assuming we'll be going to Tartarus at some point. Not sure about Hephaestus, not sure about Typhon. Could be new areas on Olympus. Same with all the other planets. There's a new area on Groundbreaker. So, we're in the darkness at the moment. You know, we haven't actually looked into it. You know, and the reason I don't want to really look into it is because I'm enjoying it that much that I'm enjoying the mystery about it. I love the surprises. But, you know what? I cannot wait to carry on the storyline. I've really enjoyed both DLCs. Both DLCs, perfect, mate. You know, whoever put this together, it's very, very cool. I really thought it would be another scenario where, you know, we would get revenge on the person that's hired us. But in actuality, there was a third option where we could get them to reunite. So there wasn't really... For me, I took the mother's side, you know. I was all for destroying the Adrena time, or Adrena time, so that it can never be used again. While obviously the daughter was more about trying to fix it and save people that have already turned into marauders. And the fact that we've both got them to work together, you know, I was looking on Google, and apparently that's the best option. You know, that's the best option to do. But saying that, guys, like I said, we're going to leave it there now. I hope you've enjoyed the walkthrough. Next time we get on the game, we are going to be getting into the main mission. We haven't done it for a decent amount of streams now. So, you know, there's going to be a long gap between the main story. If you already, you know, you already would have known this by now, because it would have been smashed out with loads and loads of parts where it's just based on the what's the word for it, DLC. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it, guys. I'm gonna just save it.
Welcome back. How can I...
Pretty cool how I figured out it was her mum, the person that was like the midnight, whatever it was called. What was it called? It's like a vigilante anyway. That was always behind the voice of, like, each section we went to, they were like in the shadows and they were using a voice changer. And I think it's pretty cool how we figured that out. Alright, let's go. Okay, so if we get our characters to sleep, fuck it, we deserve 12 hours, why not? We've done a good job. Okay. Right, we're going to leave it there, guys. This is a cool thing. Now that Zora's in charge, the iconoclasts have a fighting chance at surviving and spreading from Monarch. Oh yeah, we have. It looked like a lampshade from that angle then. We have already got that. Okay. I hope you've enjoyed it, guys, and I will see you in the next one. What is that? Looks like Holmes. See you in the next one.